Good morning, everybody. Today is Sunday and I'm out here by the pool, and man, did it get chilly last night. It got down in the 40s, and you can see on the temperature gauge it is only 50 degrees right now. So the air is really chilly, but man, it looks really beautiful out right now. So I came out here. I want to do a video, and I want to do an update on our debt-free journey. So Alicia and I, for those of you who are new, I'm married. Alicia is my wife. We are planning to buy property in Kentucky, and that's where I am going to retire to, and taking the old ball and chain with me. I should redo this. Anyway, I'll just leave it. So we are planning on retiring down in Kentucky. And we really got serious about our debt about a year ago. So on and off, we've been paying little things here and there when we can. And I have to say, and this is just my debt that I'm covering. Alicia does have some that she got before we got married, and it's just kind of gotten a little bit out of control. So everybody knows I was a supervisor, and I'm just gonna lay everything out there, and we're gonna cover the dirt on what's going on. So I was a supervisor at a company, door company, and I was bringing home pretty good money, $63,000, about $63,000 a year, minus bonuses and stuff like that. So our debt, my debt, consists of the Rogue. So by the time we got serious, I had about $11,000 left on the Rogue. My Discover card was completely maxed out. That's $4,300. So right there, that's almost 15 grand. Plus the hot tub was $6,000. And we got that 2 years ago. Been paying on it, but it's still about $5,000 in debt. So 15 plus 5, that's 20 grand right there. I have another credit card that I found out went through collections. That's $5,800. So that right there is almost $26,000. And I had a Wells Fargo, which was the hot tub. Did I already cover that? Yeah, that was $6,000. And what else did I have? So I had the Rogue, I had the hot tub, I had, I'm trying to think, like, honestly guys, when you start writing your debt down and find out exactly how much you're in the hole, I mean, I was making good money, $63,000 a year, and I have all this debt. It's crazy. Like, honestly, when you think about it, we should have been debt free a long time ago. So we really started, well, I always say we, because she helps out too. She's paying the main portion of the house bills. I pay the electric bill, and trying to get my portion of the debt under control, because then I can assume some of the other bills. So, man, when you start writing this stuff down, it's crazy. So I was, oh my gosh, what was that? It's like $26,000 in debt. That's not including my student loan bills, which I was paying. They were taking almost $1,000 out of my check. So that right now, I'm in correspondence with them, trying to get a lower payment, because I'm not working right now. I'm on unemployment, and yes, we are getting the extra $600, which it's been helping. So let's get the skinny of where we started. So last September is when I really started. I paid off like $100 and some medical bill. I paid off a $320, I think it was like a return check or something, which I didn't know exactly what it was for, so just paid that off. And then we really started, I started writing down what was going to go next. So I looked up a whole bunch of financial advisory people. I really like Susie Orman and Dave Ramsey. So, and I don't agree with all of what they say, but I took both of those and I meshed it into some type of plan that would work for me and where I wanted to see things go. So I took the first couple steps of Dave Ramsey's principles, saving $1,000 and then doing the debt snowball, which I absolutely love. And then I used portions of Susie Orman to learn how to budget. So when to pay, when to write stuff down. So I did that. So then after I paid those first 2 bills, then it's like, what is the next one that we wanted to tackle? So Alicia and I talked it over, and I had still been paying $500 extra a paycheck to get the Rogue down to a reasonable amount. I still owed like $11,000 when we started, so that's a lot of money. And at $469 a month, that's a lot of money for a car. And I have to say, I will never ever do that again. If I ever go to a dealership or something and buy a car, I will never go over like $250 would be $250 would be max. Paying $500, that's almost our house payment. We pay $5 something for our house payment. It's crazy. So we really that really opened our eyes, guys. I mean, I was making good money, and why do I need all that debt? So then after those 2 bills, we started tackling the hot tub. And once the hot tub was done, man, that felt so good. It really did. And then after the hot tub, then I started paying on my Discover card, which was completely maxed out at $4,300. It's crazy. So I started chucking all kinds of money at my Discover card, chucking all this kind of money at my Discover card, and I could slowly see the balance start coming down. And so the Rogue was like 4 months ahead. So I stopped that extra $500 from the Rogue and I put it on the Discover. So man, $500 increments, and anything extra that I could pay, I was paying. So long story short, we just paid the Discover card off at the end of April here. So that was like a huge relief. Okay, and then we got laid off. So, but it's okay. I mean, yes, we're still getting the extra $600 in unemployment. So normally I would only be bringing home $251 a week on unemployment. It's not a whole lot. So we're taking advantage of the extra $600, and I'm chucking it on debt to get that down. So after the Discover card was paid at the end of April, then I started throwing all that extra money on the Rogue. Yeah, it was a lot, but so we got this $1,200 stimulus check, right? And that was $1,200. I put that on the Rogue, and I got down to the last $1,500. We did a fence job. We built a privacy fence for a friend of ours, and we profited $3,700. We split it between Alicia and I, and we both got $1,700 a piece. So I put that $1,700 on the Rogue as well, and got it down to the last $1,500, and just sent the check 2 weeks ago. So the Rogue is now paid off, the hot tub's paid off, the Discover card's paid off, and everything is paid off except for the $5,800 credit card that went to collections. So I have that and my student loan. Yeah. Guys, it can be done. I'm not gonna say it's easy. It is not easy. It really isn't. And I don't leave myself with no money. You have to remember that when you're paying debt down, you have to celebrate the little accomplishments. If you pay something off, go out to dinner and reflect on what a great job you're doing and how disciplined you are, and give yourself that reward, because you're gonna need it, guys. It is not an easy road to travel to be debt free. It is not. It's rough. I'm not gonna lie, it's rough, because I see all these, you know, people going shopping and whatever, and we've just really been staying home. And I'm gonna say, being unemployed and the pandemic hit, not that it was a huge blessing, but it was a blessing all the while. We were able to put all that extra money on debt and stay home, kind of buckle down. Look at, you know, what we did with the gardens. We planted flowers, we cleaned up the place. We also had to buy a new AC and a new A-coil. If we hadn't been saving money, we would not have been able to do that, you know. And paying off the Rogue, that's a huge accomplishment, you know. $469 a month, being able to pay it off, that is a huge chunk that's gonna stay in our pockets now. But not for long, because I have that last $5,800, which, tackle that sucker, man. You know. So I sent all my paperwork out for my student loan to get that under control, and once that's done, then I mean, we're still not debt free. We still have our monthly bills, you know, the electric and stuff like that, but I will be debt free except for my student loan, which is so weird. It really is, guys. It's really weird because, you know, 80% of Americans have $20,000 debt or more. I mean, that's a statistic, and I don't want that life anymore. You know, I want savings. If my savings account gets under $1,000, I'm like having a shit fit. Pardon my French, but it really makes me nervous, because you need that emergency money, because you never know what's going to happen. I mean, look at the AC went out. We would not have been able to replace that. You know, just regular maintenance on your car, getting an oil change, you know, you get a flat, you got to fix your flat, that's almost $100, you know. So guys, keep your head up. It can be done. But that's a recap of what's going on, and I wanted to share that with you. I mean, these are real numbers, guys. This was our debt. This just mine. This was my debt, and I wanted to share that with you guys to let you guys know it can be done. So in the past, last September is when we really got serious. So we have paid over almost it's like $23,000 in debt in the past 6 months. That's a lot of money, you know. That's a lot of money to be going out when it could be in your savings account. It could be in your retirement fund. It could be in your pocket, you know, because our greatest strength is our income, guys. And the more you keep in your pockets, that's your power, you know. So, but I just want to share that with you guys. It is really chilly out here. And guys, it can be done. If you have the will to be debt free, do it. The hardest part, honestly, is starting, finding out which debt you want to tackle first. And guys, just go for it. Just jump all in, feet first, head first, whatever, and do it. And make sure you have somebody that's very supportive. Alicia's very supportive of this debt-free thing, and I have to say, I would not be able to do it without her. So the two of us are doing this together, even though, I mean, it's with my debt. We are, you know, committed together in making it better, making our lives better for the future. So I just want to share that with you. That's my update, and we're doing fantastic, guys. Even though we're laid off and we're on unemployment, we're still being able to garden, get the garden ready, plant some flowers, and it really makes us happy. We have food in our bellies, we have a roof over our heads, so life is good, guys. Just remember, get out there, remember to be kind and love each other, guys, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.